What is up, everyone? It's BlazerKid67 here. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. So let's go ahead and get this episode started because we are still in the trial and the time is running down. So we need to go ahead and pick the evidence that we are going to present in this moment right now. So some evidence showing Mizono almost certainly wouldn't have invited someone into her room. We said it, right? In the room exchange? That was the point. Should I pick room exchange? Cause that's what I see. I'm picking room exchange. On the night of the murder, Nagi and Sayaka exchanged rooms and keys. Nagi's keys was found on the floor and his body, blah blah blah. Okay, maybe it's not that one. Monokuma final, no. Spotless wrist, dying message. Not the dying message. I don't know which one it is. I'm scared, guys. It's not the burnt dress shirt. I think it's the room exchange, cause that's the only thing that made sense. Cause they both said that, oh, you know, if anybody ever knocks on the door, don't answer it for no one. And she was like, yeah, I'm not gonna answer it for anybody. Let's do it. That's what I got. Mizono was afraid. Remember? That's why she asked to exchange rooms with me. Boom! You too, Mizono. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter what. Yes, I picked the right one. Even if I'm not sure it's you, I won't open the door. Otherwise, trading rooms would be a little pointless. So true! I can't imagine she would open the door herself after saying that to me. That's true. And what if her fear itself was a lie? Huh? Well, what are you saying? Why would she just tell a lie like that? She probably don't want to consider the possibility, Nagi, but can you still say that after seeing this? I want to speak with you alone. Please come to my room in 5 minutes. Who is she trying to speak to? What happened? Be sure to check the nameplate so you don't get the wrong room. By rubbing a pencil over the top page of the notepad. What the heck? So wait, was Sayaka cheating on us technically? This message appeared. I've seen that on TV before. Writing in a notepad leaves marks on the next page that you can see by rubbing over it with a pencil. When I saw that, I thought, when writing in a notepad, you've got to tear out a page first. It's an old trick, but the classics can be surprisingly helpful. For the record, that notepad was found on the desk in Nagi's room. What? In summary, oh my god, this is getting good. Oh, that was the twist. This is the twist, guys. In summary, only someone who had been in Nagi's room prior could have left this note. The room's owner, Nagi, or the one who exchanged rooms with him last night, Mizono. I need to calm down. I can't even read right now. Okay, wait, shh, calm down. Okay, let's do this. Nagi, did you write this? No, I did not write that. No, I didn't. Indeed, this note also has what appears to be Mizono's signature. Then, this note was written by Mizono herself. But why would she write a note like that? She was trying to call on a certain person. In doing so, she made use of that note. By slipping the note under their door, she attempted to call upon them in secret. To be summoned in that fashion by the super duper high school idol would A-OK anyone. Though that doesn't apply to me with my 2-dimension restriction. However, does the supposed character called upon by that note actually exist? Even assuming such a character exists, it's unthinkable that they could be involved in the incident. Huh? Why not? Would you like to know? Then allow me to tell you. Oh, Celeste she's got the keys! She's got the keys to this, guys. She knows what's going on. Oh, it's a non-stop debate. The bedroom nameplates. This is getting good! Celeste is going to tell us about the bedroom nameplates. Let's see what's going on. Mizono and Nagi exchanged rooms. Did they not? Yes, we did. However, according to the note, my room is the meeting place. What? Ah, yeah, if they were summoned by that note, they would have gone to Mizono's room. Mizono's room where Nagi was. Wait. Objection! I think that was the wrong objection, though. Wait, was that the right thing? Did I say the right thing? Yes! I think I said the right thing. My room and Maizono's room had our nameplates swapped. The nameplates? Yes, just like the room exchange. Because of that, the nameplate on Maizono's room where Nagi was said Makoto Nagi. And the nameplate on Nagi's room where Maizono was said Sayaka Maizono. In other words, Maizono really was in the room with the Sayaka Maizono nameplate. So if they did as the note said, they would have gone to Nagi's room where Maizono was. On top of that, the rooms are right next to each other. Perfect for a nameplate swap. So who did it? Naturally, you didn't do it. Did you, Nagi? No. Then who are you saying did it? Who could have swapped the nameplates? It could have only been that person. The only one other than me who knew about the room exchange. It had to be the murderer, but wasn't it Sayaka? The only people who knew about the room exchange in the first place were me and Maizono. Therefore, other than me, the only person who could have swapped the nameplates is Maizono herself. You can also infer that from the content of her notes. I want to speak with you alone. Please come to my room in 5 minutes. Be sure to check the nameplate so you don't get the wrong room. She knew what she was doing. She told the recipient to check the room's nameplate. Oh my god, she couldn't have written that without knowing about the nameplate swap. But why would Maizono do something like swap the nameplates? She wanted to call someone to the room she was in while keeping the room exchange secret. Oh, damn! What's the purpose of doing all that? Calling on someone while still keeping the room exchange a secret? In order to understand that, we need to know what happened in the room after she invited that person inside. The answer is in that knowledge. What happened after that, most likely? The person Maizono summoned came after her? What's this? We stumbled upon the culprit. The person summoned by that note is the culprit. And we don't know who that is. That's the whole problem. Maizono and the culprit first had some sort of struggle in the room, yes? By any chance, could the answer to that question lie in the struggle they had there? Yes, precisely. So we just figured, oh my god. We're so close. It's a breakthrough is coming through right now. So we've just got to figure out what happened during the struggle, right? That reminds me, there was a practice sword at the scene. Was that used during the struggle? Yes! Oh yeah, what's up with that? That's something I brought back up for self-defense at Maizono's suggestion. I'm sure that's what the culprit used to break Maizono's right wrist. That practice sword was used to break Maizono's wrist? How the hell can you know that? The practice sword was used to break Maizono's wrist. The evidence for that is where the bone was broken. It couldn't be anything else. Boom! We're gonna show him right now. Maizono's wrist. Look at this. Something shiny can be seen on Sayaka Maizono's wrist where it's been broken. Boom! You know what happened? The practice sword was used because the evidence is in it right there. There's that gold stuff, the gold residue that was on that practice sword. It wiped off onto her wrist. So the only well, I guess you could say explanation for that is she either touched it or her wrist got hit with it. So let's do this. Present the ammo! See for yourself. By looking at Maizono's broken right wrist, you see where her right wrist was swollen. There's something shiny there. Is that gold? Yeah, it's gold leaf from that practice sword. Just barely touch the gold leaf and it comes right off. And that's what's on Maizono's wrist. Aha! She received a blow to her wrist from that practice sword. I see. I can feel the truth drawing nearer. Alright, let's exercise this mystery, dude. Let's expose every last detail of what happened there. I need to calm down and read what happened in that room. To reach the truth behind Maizono's death, we first need to reveal that. A non-stop debate is about to begin. Let's do this. Should be getting fairly comfortable with non-stop debates by now. How about it? Starting with the next debate, your cylinder will be loaded with multiple ammunition. However, much like weak points, only one piece of ammunition can be used to win the debate. In other words, from here out, you must logically determine both the correct weak point and the ammunition refute it with. Should you reach the incorrect conclusion, you're blah 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 blah. Got it. Oh, you can cycle through the ammunition and stuff? Hopefully it's not moving too fast, because I'll have a problem with that. Practice sword. We got the practice sword, the kitchen knives, and the practice sword blade. The culprit drew to practice. I think it's the scabbard. He hit him with the scabbard. I might have been wrong on that. Oh wait, I got it, I think. Did I get it? Because he didn't hit him. No, it's not possible that the first strike was with this practice sword. What? Why not? Because of the damage to the practice sword's scabbard. See? There are slash marks like it was cut with a blade. A blade, you mean the kitchen knife. That knife was the only blade at the crime scene. This ain't word association. Explain things more clearly. If the first strike was with the practice sword, then it doesn't follow for the scabbard to be damaged. I mean, if you're attacking someone with the practice sword, wouldn't you normally draw the blade? Leave the scabbard on and it's just heavy and in the way. Just one big handicap. Then why be the scabbard damaged? What if, for example, they were suddenly attacked with the knife and took the sword for defense? There wouldn't be time to draw the blade from the scabbard. In other words, the practice sword was first used in defense against the knife. Oh! I get it! So wait. Sayaka invited this person into her room, whoever the culprit is at this time. And her whole plan was to kill the person so she can graduate, so she can find her friends. I got it. This all makes sense now. Which in turn means the first one to strike was the one who held the knife. I've got it. This is what happened. As soon as the culprit entered that room, he discovered the hidden knife. And using that knife, suddenly attacked my... No. That's not how it worked. She scrambled to fight back with the practice sword, but even that was taken from her. Then after breaking her wrist with a blow from the practice sword, he took the knife and... No, it's not likely Maizona fought back with the practice sword. Huh? Why the hell not? Maizona didn't touch the practice sword. A particular part of her body makes that obvious. Some part of Maizona's body that shows she didn't use the practice sword. The area that would have to make contact with the practice sword if you were to use it. Her broken wrist? Uh-oh. Her palms? Her stomach wound. Oh, crap. I'm hella messing up. No. Oh, because... Oh, I get it. I'm like derping right now. There is no residue on her palms. So... She obviously didn't use the practice sword. You're talking about Maizona's palms, right? Maizona's hands were clean, so it's hard to believe she held the practice sword. How can you tell that just by looking at her palms? I mentioned it before, but the practice sword's gold leaf comes off at just the slightest touch. A significant portion of the gilding on the practice sword's hilt has been rubbed off. That's almost certainly because the gold leaf rubbed off on the hand of whoever used it. So if Maizona had used the practice sword, it doesn't make sense for her hands to be clean. Couldn't she have just washed her hands when she fled into the shower? No, she couldn't have. Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Why can you deny that? Is it because I'm ugly? You are ugly, though. No, that's not what I'm saying. Some evidence that Maizona didn't wash gold leaf off her hand in the shower. It's clearly defined in the school rules, something to do with the showers during the nighttime. Well, the water was turned off at night, isn't it? Duh. According to the Monokuma file, Maizona died at 1:30 a.m. In other words, nighttime. Water doesn't flow into the showers during the nighttime, right? I had no idea. I've never taken a shower. Ew! Oh, God! You're the same way, aren't you? You smell like a channeled apple snail. Is that a compliment? Criticism. She's criticizing you. Pretty freaking obviously. Anyway, if she didn't touch the practice sword, then that means it was the culprit who used the practice sword. Wait, in which case, the person who slashed the practice sword's scabbard with the knife was... The person who slashed the scabbard... with the knife? Is Maizona, because she didn't have the sword in her hand. Bam, 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 bam! Shots fired! Maizona, she had the knife. But, as I recall, the person who attacked first... The one with the knife struck first, and the practice sword was used to defend against that. Ugh! The one who struck first was Maizona! Do you understand now? That she wasn't simply a victim? She was far from just a victim. It seems more like she was intending to commit murder herself. Huh? She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room where she was saying, I was right! Woo! I am right, baby! I told you guys. She was the one who struck first with the knife. She wanted to see her friends. Everybody knew this. Nobody saw this coming because she was so nice and innocent. But you guys remember what she said. She'll do anything to get where she was at, which was that high school idol. But she lost everything when she saw that movie. And after that movie, what we saw on that movie, what happened? What happened? The clap is coming. We gotta clap to this. She was like, I need to see my friends. I lost my job. I need to get back. Bam! Killed somebody. Or tried to kill somebody, but she failed. Indeed, those are the actions of a perpetrator. Now I think about it, it was Mizono who proposed she and Nagi exchanged rooms, was it not? Perhaps she proposed a room exchange so she could frame Nagi for her own crime. Mizono would do that to me? She would do anything! She would do anything! Come on now! However, using that line of thought also takes care of the nameplate swap. She wants to lure her target to Nagi's room where she was staying. See, that's why you gotta watch these girls nowadays. So by committing murder in that room, she could direct suspicion at Nagi. And in order to do that, she needed to keep the room exchange hidden from her target. If her target found out about the room exchange, it would have most definitely raised a red flag. And that's why she swapped the nameplates. Be that as it may, that plan is still far too dangerous, Nay. Even if she successfully eliminated her target, Master Makoto Nagi could reveal the exchange. I don't buy it. I don't think soft-hearted Nagi could throw Mizono to the wolves. Mizono probably selected Nagi to exchange rooms with for that exact same reason. Wow, she used me. But plus, she's the super-duper high school idol. Between plain Nagi and famed idol Mizono, whose word would you normally believe? But then, that was also part of her plan. Seriously? And yet, her plan still ended in failure. When she attacked with the knife, she was countered by the practice sword. And then her right wrist was broken, and she dropped the knife. Then she was killed by the person who was supposed to be her target. Hold on a second. That's not right. Because... Hey, haven't we drifted a little off topic? What do you think this is, a soap opera? Come on, hurry up and decide who's the villain. Time's up. Punishment for everyone. Wouldn't it just suck if that happened? Yeah, dude. We've got to find the culprit first. So who it is? Who is it? Nagi, right now you must focus on solving the mysteries. If we don't discover who killed Mizono, then it's all over. It's all over. You're telling me to find the culprit, but what do you expect me to do? There aren't any more clues left. That's not true! There's still one more clue, baby! One more clue. The dying message. How are we supposed to pick a culprit? When we're all out of clues. We're not out of clues! Objection! I got the clues, baby! I got the clues! I got the clues! There's one more clue, and it's that dying message. Actually, there's still one clue left. Mizono's dying message. Dying what now? A dying message. It was on the wall behind her back. She wrote the numbers 11037 in blood. This must be a hint related to the culprit. Before we move forward, I'd just like to be sure. Did Mizono actually write the message in the first place? Oh, come on! There's no doubt Mizono wrote that message. The evidence for that is her right wrist. Her left pointer finger, there was blood on it. There was blood on it. The reason Mizono's left pointer finger had blood on it has to be because she used that finger to write her dying message. Her right wrist would have been broken from the previous struggle, so she used her left hand. Okay, so we know it was Mizono who wrote it. But what does 11037 mean? Wouldn't that one chick be able to help? If it's about numbers, the programmer or whatever? I already asked her. I have no idea. No matter what I try, I can't find any meaning in that string of numbers. Of course not. That's because they're not numbers. It really letters. It's just a name backwards, right? It seems, huh? What is it? Ah, if you consider that these might not be numbers. Doesn't the 1-1 actually look like a letter? He's right, the line in the middle is really thin, so it looks like the number 11. But it could also be an N. Whoa! You said something useful for once. My little gray cells are in fine working order. Though even if we assume the first letter is N, N037 still has no apparent meaning. That's not true! Crap, I have no idea. Rotate it clockwise. 180 degrees. What the hell? Huh? Rotate it. I get it. Is it possible she wrote? That's right, Mizona wrote the culprit's name. What? She skipped the clues and went straight for the culprit's name? Whose name is it? The culprit named in Mizono's dying message. If I rotate the message 180 degrees, I should be able to see it. Make an accusation. I have to rotate it. Okay, wait. If we rotate it 180 degrees, it's how many letters? It's how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So whoever it was has to have 5 letters in their name. And like, no one has 5 letters in their name. Except Celeste. And Celeste is... There was no C or E in there. Well, there was an E, but not a C. So the only other person it could be is Leo! It's Leo! It's Leo! It's Leo! Make the accusation! Make the accusation! It's Leon! Make it! Leon's the killer! The key to this mystery is in the clockwise rotation. If you rotate the dying message clockwise by 180 degrees, you can see the letters Leon! Leon, that's Kawada's name! Yes! It's you! You're the culprit! What are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. No, it's not. It's just a coincidence. It looks like that. An accidental probably brought... Oh, no. It's you. No, it's not just coincidence. You can't just coincidentally write that. Mizona wrote the message behind her back while slumped against the wall. Quite likely she moved only her hand behind her back writing the message in that position. Because she wrote the message in that position. That doesn't make sense. When you look at it head on, it appeared rotated 180 degrees. Oh, so it was like she was looking. But if you were sitting at how Mizona was sitting, it looked like she actually wrote it, the word Leon. She could see it, but you'd have to be sitting and leaning up against the wall and looking down at it at her angle. Write a message in that position, the letters will be inverted. Exactly. You're just grasping at straws here, man. I'm the culprit? Spit out the first thing that comes to mind, why don't you? If you're not the culprit, then why did you attempt to dispose of evidence? Huh? We got you! We got you! Nagi, you know too, don't you? The evidence Kawada tried to destroy? The evidence Kawada tried to destroy. It's that, isn't it? The thing I found on the floor in front of the trash can room's incinerator? Yeah. First off, boy, you had a burnt dress shirt. Slap that dress shirt! You're talking about the burnt dress shirt on the floor in the front of the incinerator, right? Most likely with the culprit stabbed Mizona, the blood splattered stain in his shirt. To dispose of the bloody dress shirt, he threw it into the incinerator, and accidentally left behind that burnt fragment. I'm certain the culprit didn't notice either. If he had, he would be much more frantic. Isn't that right, Kawada? What? But can we deem Leon Kawada the culprit by that shirt alone? Aside from Kawada, quite a few people here wear dress shirts with white cuffs. Yeah, I'm not the only one who wears a dress shirt. There's no way you can tell whose shirt that is just from the burnt cuff. No. Even if we can't infer from the item itself, there are other details we could use. It seems you finally discovered the answers to all the mysteries. Yeah, for the most part. The burnt fragment of the dress shirt the culprit failed to destroy? In order to determine who the culprit is, we need to focus on how it was disposed. Ha-ha! A breakthrough! If we focus on how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to determine the culprits. Oh yeah, I see. I've got it all figured out. Yeah, you can't even get near the incinerator if you can't unlock the trash room shutters. So there's no way you could switch the incinerator on. And the one who had the key to the trash room is the janitor. Which means the janitor is the killer! He's like, no! No, that's not true. There's a way for someone other than the janitor to switch the incinerator on. And it's that method that works to Kawada, bringing the culprit. Yep. He threw the glass ball. You remember we already figured this out, guys. You remember when we were looking up the evidence, I already kind of like noticed how it happened. The key to the trash room. That is true. It is held by the janitor. In other words, the only person who could get near the incinerator was the janitor? Not true. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, I guess that is true. Uh-oh. Okay. We're doing this again. Is that true? Well, the janitor does hold the key. Okay. That's not true. Oh, I missed it. Okay, there we go. Break! Objection! Because you can throw the glass ball. I didn't get it perfect that time. Hold on! It was still possible to dispose of evidence even if you weren't the janitor. But without opening the shutters, one is unable to light the incinerator's flame, are they not? No, it's still possible if you use this. It's busted, but it looks like a glass ball. Well, it was supposed to be a crystal ball. By using this, how would you use it? You would throw it. The culprit did something with this glass ball. He threw it. Predicted the future. The culprit threw this glass ball to the space in the shutters at the incinerator switch. Doing so, he was able to switch on the incinerator's fire. He threw it through the shutters? You said it so yourself, Yamada. What is this? The incinerator's flame has been left alight. How strange. Last time I was here, I made quite certain the flame had been extinguished. Is this a fairy's doing? The incinerator was turned on without Yamada, who had the key, knowing. That's because the culprit pressed the incinerator switch without opening the shutters. Having lit the incinerator's flame, he balled up the dress shirt and threw it in. Hey, what you saying, man? The condition of the room after the disposal tells us the culprit didn't open the shutters. The broken glass ball, the incinerator being left on, the burnt fragment of cloth. If the janitor was the killer, he would have been more careful when he got rid of the evidence. Hey, said what? But the incinerator is more than 10 meters away from the shutters, isn't it? Is it really possible to throw a glass ball from that distance and hit the switch with pinpoint accuracy? It is. It is. It may be difficult, but it's not impossible. If you're the super duper high school all-star, you can do it just fine. You guys remember he was a freaking like beast at football? Because the killer is a super duper high school all-star, isn't that right, Kawada? You're talking crazy. Indeed, for one dubbed the super duper high school all-star, a 10-meter target is nothing. Fuck you! I'm not the culprit! Besides, that logic's completely whack, you shit-brained chuckle fucks. What does that mean? You still won't admit it. In that case, Nagi, go back over the incident one more time and explain every little bit of his crime. And with that, let's put an end to this. I'm telling you, this ain't over yet! You can say whatever you want, Kawada, but we've solved all the mysteries here. And now I'll show you what really happened. Climax logic is about to begin. Would you like to see a tutorial? Why not? Climax is... Okay. The ultimate showdown. Your goal is to present the sequence of events composing the crime. The incident is reconstructed in manga form. Remember, manga is read from right to left, not left to right. However, a number of panels have been removed from the manga. It's your job, I actually didn't know that, to complete the manga by inserting logical panels into the empty frames. Accidentally or additionally, you could able to crosshair at the empty panels, press the X button, and look at that, a hint just for you. I didn't know mangas were read right to left. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do this. So, how this worked was, the killer opened the door, slide this in right there, right there though. And then Sayaka Bozoto was like, hey, come on in through the door, bro. And then the guy was like, oh shit. She sliced her little knife. And he was like, oh hell no, practice sword, bitch. And then, oh, there she is right there. She's like, ah, I'm killing you. I'm gonna kill you. And then he's like, nah, bruh, I got this practice sword. So he swings the practice sword. Mayaka Saizono goes, what the heck has happened? She raises her wrist, and he's like, oh man. She's all hurt and stuff. Wait. I think I did this in a... I think it went like this. Oh, no. It went like this. And then it went like this. Oh, wait. Okay, this. Okay, it looks like she's holding something there. Then we put that right there. He's like, no, I'm blocking that sheet. And then, like, he swings that nice little practice sword, and she's like, oh, my wrist, ow. And then she's like sitting there in the corner with holding her wrist, like, oh man, my wrist. And then she's like, oh, I'm leaving. So he's like, what? No, you're not. And then boom. And then now she's sitting in the bathroom like, oh my god, I'm dying. So what will you do right here? Wait. Something doesn't make sense here though. So you open the door. What the hell? Dang. Oh my god, there's so many clues you gotta figure out. Holy crap. I'm saving at this part. I might fail this. Alright. I went ahead and hit that save state button because, like, you don't know. Oh my god, there's not really that many. Okay, wait, yeah, there is. Alright. So let's figure this out. So she ran to the bathroom. The killer's like, what the freak? So he gets a screwdriver and he opens the door. And then she's like, oh crap. And she gets stabbed by the knife. What does this mean though? I don't think that's in the right spot. So then he's like, ah, lint roller. Let me use it. So then he gets there. That thing looks so weird, that gray figure. There's something we're missing. Oh. Right here is where she wrote Leon, right? No. I think I figured it out. Oh, this is really confusing. How this works. Okay, maybe this is when she got the kitchen knife. No, but wait, she had the kitchen knife here, right? I'm like really thinking about this, guys, because it's like you could do this so wrong, but it's kind of confusing. Like, you would think it'd be easier. But okay, I think that little bit is right. No, but where does this go? This is like one of those things where I have to like think about it. I think this goes here. And then when he left, there was still that burnt thing over here. Okay, let's review this real quick. So he walked in the door right here. Then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to get you," and then boom, boom. And then she's like, we have to read this right to left though, right? So wait. Wouldn't technically... No, that seems about right. This is why I don't read mangas. Alright, so that happened, and then he grabs the sword, and then he's like, "Whoa, I'm about to hit you with it." And then he hits her with it. What's this part though? No, I think this still goes here. I think I did it right. I think that's right. Well, okay, let's see. Alright, let's go back to where it all started. Oh, listen to the music here! Do-do-do-do-do. Last night, the culprit went to the room where Mizona was. In other words, to my room. More than likely, Mizona invited that person to my room in order to kill them. Boom, boom, bam, bam. She did the glare. Using the knife she took from the kitchen beforehand, she attacked that person. Bam. Boom. The knife. Oh, crap. And then he's like, "Oh, got the practice sword. Cha-chang. Chang, wang, bang, jang." But something happened that she didn't see coming. That person struck back at her with the practice sword in my room. And then bam. Oh, that hurt. A strike from the practice sword broke Mizona's wrist, ending the battle. And then he's like, "Cha-ching, I'm about to slice you, girl." And then the knife was stolen from her. And then he's like, "Woo," crash. Cornered, Mizona panicked and fled into the shower. Okay, tush, battle rattle. Bam, bam, bam. The culprit went right after her, but for some reason the shower door wouldn't open. The door to my shower is misaligned, and not knowing the trick, he was unable to open it. Mizona knew because I told her, but of course the culprit didn't know. So rattle, rattle, and then rumble, rumble. Even so, the culprit somehow forced the door open, and then with the stolen knife, creak, 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 "I'm here to kill you, Jason." Ka-chang! He stabbed Mizona. Slide, slide, slide. I'm sliding down. I'm gonna write those letters. Bam, bam, ching, wing, dang. However, with her last remaining strength, Mizona left behind a dying message on the wall behind her back, so the culprit wouldn't notice. Oh, I think I got this right, guys. Shiver, shiver, shiver. Haha, bitch. Cut, cut, cut. But in doing this, she expended all her energy. And then Act 3, after murdering Mizona, the culprit hurriedly began destroying the evidence. So wing, ding, ding. Slide, slide, slide. First he removed his bloodstained shirt. Then he was like, "Rattle, rattle. Roll, 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 roll. Get those little stuffs off the floor." Then using my room's lint roller, he cleaned the room from top to bottom to remove any trace of his having visited that room. And then, oh, roar! Roar! After that, the culprit headed for the trash room to dispose of his dress shirt. He intended to burn his bloodied shirt in the incinerator there. However, shutters sealed the trash room and he was unable to approach the incinerator. So, ta-da! So the culprit used a glass ball Hagakure left in the laundry room. The smirk. Whoosh. Boom. The culprit pushed the incinerator switch by throwing the glass ball through the shutters. For a normal person, that's practically impossible, but the culprit was confident he could do it. After all, the culprit is the super duper high school all-star. Whoosh. Crash. He threw the glass ball with precision and control, hitting the switch and activating the incinerator. Flash. Roar. Squeeze. Ka-ching. Flap. Creak. Roar. Smirk. The culprit, having destroyed the evidence, was relieved and quickly left the trash room. And the culprit wasn't counting on frip, rip, rip. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Part of his shirt falling out of the incinerator. And so, the culprit remained blissfully unaware that he left behind conclusive evidence. Haha! So you, Leon Kawada, are the culprits! You're busted! Woo! Isn't that right, Leon Kawada? Complete. Give me that 100%. I'm done. Apparently, Hagakure forgot that glass ball in the laundry room. When you went to the laundry room to wash the blood off your shirt, Kawada, you found it there. And when you did, you came up with this plan. What do you say, Kawada? Do you have any objections? Do I have any objections? Yeah, I do. Of course I freaking do. Anyway, all that's just a theory. You ain't got a bit of evidence, do you? We just proved it. There ain't no evidence. It's all bullshit. That ain't gonna fly with me. Why don't you show him, Nagi, the evidence that he's a culprit? You have that evidence. I have that evidence. A machine gun talk battle is about to begin. What the hell is that? Alright, guys. A machine gun talk. A one-on-one verbal battle. Okay. What the hell is this? Dance Dance Revolution? Oh, with the tempo markers at the bottom of the screen, reach to the middle, press a button. I'm good at Guitar Hero. Lock onto your opponent's assertions by pressing the X button. And obliterate any locked on assertions by pressing the triangle button. Oh, you get combos and stuff. Okay, I think I get it now. And the tempo changes and all that, and you fire the killing shot and blah 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 blah. Okay, we get it. Culprit did not use something in that room when he removed the screws from the doorknob. Instead, the culprit likely used his own. He used something of his own to remove the doorknob screws. Could it have been the tool set? Not a freaking chance that's gonna fly with me, you dumbass. I need to present definitive proof to Kawada that he's the culprit. Alright, we got this. Machine gun talk battle commences now. Oh, I like this. Where's your proof? Oh, I hit the button by accident. What's going on? I don't know what's... Oh, wait. I think I get it. What? I think I get it now, guys. I don't know what I'm doing, kinda. Basically, what you gotta do is hit X, and then when the things come up, fire the killing shot. Ah, we killed him. We killed him. Isn't that it? Like, some of these things you don't get until you like start playing them. At the crime scene, the shower's doorknob had its screws removed. But when he removed those screws, what tool did he use? A screwdriver. Removing screws used a screwdriver. In that case, there was one in the tool set we were given, wasn't there, dude? So he used that, not like there are any other tools here. However, there were no signs the tool set in my room had been used. The culprit thought the crime scene was Maizona's room and not Nagi's room. Because only the guys were given tool sets. He didn't think there would be one in that room. In which case, whose tool set did the culprit use? Dumbass! The culprit had to have used his own tool set. Whatever. Kawada, would you please show us your tool set if my proposition is correct? Then there should be evidence of the screwdriver having been used. Oh, okay, you're gonna keep saying that. If you say you used it for something else, then explain to us where and for what. I'll warn you in advance. Trying to say you lost it won't work either. Someone got caught. Dingus. Huh. You dingus. It seems he has no objections. And this, I do believe, is the end. The hell's going on? Well, we pretty much got A's until like the end. So we got an A! Woo! What up, y'all? What up? We got an A. We got an A. That's good. And now Monokuma's about to do his thing. Alright, we're gonna cast our ballot. Well, I mean, it's pretty clear right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast that ballot. We're about to do the Monokuma vote, vote. Monokuma vote, vote. Monokuma vote, vote. Leon, Leon, Leon. Guilty as charged. And I need to drink something because my voice is tired. The villain who killed Sayaka Mizono was Leon Kawada, as we knew. You're not getting out of this one, man. Man. Kawada, you did it. Kawada, you really murdered Mizono? I know, out of everyone. I know. It sucks, but he did it. He did it. Everybody point their fingers at him. That's true, though. That is kind of true. She did go for him. You would think she would try to kill someone like easier, like maybe like Chihiro or something. Someone like small. Our answer is correct, but where does that leave us? Rather, I would probably feel a lot better had we been wrong. Because if those inferences are the truth, then it's also the truth that Mizono tried to frame me. And yet, even so, despite it all, Mizono's not at fault. The catalyst for all of this, it's because of that video. Even though I was taken aback by what I saw, I can't imagine how it affected the victim Mizono. I'm trapped in this place and I can't get out. But my friends are waiting. I'm sure they're waiting. See, we all do. We saw this coming. I don't have time for this. She flipped, guys. She flipped. Her dream and her friends, which she valued above everything, gone, destroyed. Naya, after seeing her friends like that, Mizono, she did whatever I needed to fulfill my dream, including some bad things. I honestly did whatever it took. And this is what I was talking about. That's why, for the sake of her precious friends, Mizono betrayed me. And in that case, what Mizono said then, yeah, that's weird. From the start, Mizono only got close to me, so she could deceive me, so she could use me. I don't know anymore. That's my biggest pet peeve, is when girls use guys, or when guys use girls too. I have no way to ask her feelings, not anymore. Once you're gone, it's all over. Yeah, that was some scary stuff. She was mad like I had her. Whoa, what did you say? Oh, my despair. This is my despair right here, guys. Cut the crap. It's all your fault. What Mizono did. Everything. It's all your fault. Having completely lost myself, I lunged at Monaco. Oh, shit. But stop this. Kiriguri grabbed my arm and held it tight. Tight enough to leave a mark. You should stop now. That is, if you actually want to avenge her. Damn it! He said, I made it out alive. What up? Yeah, we found the villain. Uh-oh. This is what we're not waiting for. What's about to happen? Yeah, well, it probably was self-defense at first, but then after she just kind of, after he had the upper hand, he was kind of like, yeah, let's just finish her off. Yeah, that's true. Just stop. Just end this facade. Yeah, I don't intend to place all the blame on Kawada. Of course, I don't blame Mizono either, because it's all his fault. If it wasn't for you, neither Mizono nor Kawada would have ended up like this. rather than fighting each other. We should be fighting the one who organized all this. This is justice. Shut up. Alright, I guess we're getting this punishment started, guys. Alright, stop talking. I just want to see the punishment, kinda. Kinda curious. Do they actually show you the punishment? Punishment time! Uh-oh. Oh, shit. They even got music for it? Like, this is some pretty dramatic. What the? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck? What the? Oh, hell no. What? This is the punishment? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy Wait, it's not funny, but still. What the heck? That was his punishment? Oh my god. Wow. That was crazy. That punishment was dirty. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next episode of Danganronpa because this is getting good. So I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked this video. Deuces.